Hey everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video on the DeAgostini ISS build. Today we're going to be attacking stages 3 and 4, and from what I can tell, the primary objective of this package is going to be solar panels. If you remember, this is where we left off with the centerpiece modules, as they're kind of becoming the backbone of the structure, and that's going to be temporarily set aside because we're going to start doing some big solar panels. So we've got these, and I believe also the one solar panel that was in stage 1 is going to be attached as well. So we got to pull that out of the box and get going on these. So without any further ado, let's get building. Okay, step 1 is about as easy as it gets. All you need to do is take out this base of the solar panel and this piece here, which is known as 3C, as in 3 Charlie. And we're going to take this out, and according to the instructions, you want to orientate the base here so you see the screw-in holes on the back side, and you'll notice that hole right there is square, which is perfect because this piece here is square. So from what I can tell, there is no difference in sides. They're all 4 equal, so any way will work. You just simply slide that into that square, and now this is becoming the backbone of the solar panel, which is going to be installed in the next step. Okay, this is one of those steps where I really wish I had some white cotton gloves. I am scared to death to touch this solar panel. It is metal. Very flimsy, thin, flexible. It can twist, bend, you name it. Yeah, I really don't want to impart any fingerprints, so I'll just have to be super careful. Now on this step, you'd think you'd want to put it this way, but you do have to actually install it upside down. You'll notice on this end here, there's one open square that needs to be facing downward, and it's going to lay right in here over the tabs of the unit we just installed. Okay, and we're going to take part 3D, which is a plastic piece, and it's going to go over the panel, and then it will screw down into the metal cross brace. So I've already got my, oh, that just popped out. I got my screw on the screwdriver, and let me reposition this. And yeah, let me go ahead and start it through this hole here, and maybe with a little bit of luck she'll drop right into that bottom piece. Okay, get the other one on. I'm actually going to switch to the larger PH1. I feel a little bit of slipping in there. Get a little bit better grip here. Yeah, that's definitely working better. Now, to my knowledge, there is still nothing holding in this center cross brace. It still slides right out, so we just need to be very careful and obviously not lose that piece. I don't know why it's done that way, but it is. So, okay, that takes care of that step. Okay, in this step, we're going to compete with the first step as far as ease of assembly goes. This piece here, this long extension beam, this is 3B. It's just going to simply slide into the back of 3C with no glue, screws, really any way of holding it on. It seemed a bit tighter fit, which was good, but we're still a loose fit up here. So that's really it for this panel in this stage. So I'm going to set this aside, and we've got one more small operation to do. Okay, the last step in stage 3 is to go back to our existing module set, and we're going to install the one smaller solar panel that came in stage 1, and this was to be set aside, and now it's to be used, which is good. We held on to it. The way you do this one is you want to orient it so the cross beam, the smaller of the T's is sticking upward, and then that leaves you with this one side hole here, and this looks like it's got a little snap pin on it. So we're going to simply slip this in until it snaps. I'm going to be gentle, I don't snap anything off. That is awfully tight fit. I'm thinking about maybe squeezing that together with a pair of pliers or tweezers, but let me just give it one more go here. Yeah, I'm gonna take some pliers to that, because there's a good chance we're gonna snap this in half if I don't. Oh no, okay, that's the thing. You want to maybe put it down on the table where you get some good hard resistance. That's the trick. And then you could hear it snap. And there it goes. It's perfectly aligned. We've got a solar panel now. All right, so that wraps up stage 3. I'm going to clear the board, and we're going to start up with stage 4. Okay, stage 4 starts out with us getting back to the original solar panel that we did back in stage 3, and we are now going to assemble the other half of this enormously large metal solar panel. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, just like we did on the other side, we're going to lay it down so these 2 holes align over those 2 holes, just like that. And we're going to take this one piece that was actually left over from stage 3, and we're going to use it to install this panel onto this bracket. Okay. Get the other one started before I tighten down the other one. Okay, nice and snug. And nice and snug. Okay. Starting to look like a space station. Okay, a unique step here is now we've got this other cross beam that's going to be on the outer side of the solar panel unit, and it has another square hole with a center round hole that we're going to run a screw into, and that's going to thread into the end of this beam here. So what I first want to do is I want to lift these panels up so they're above the brace. And then slide the square in, just like that. Okay, let's see if I can't get that threaded on first to give me some support. We'll get that in pretty much as tight as we can. Okay. Now we've got something to anchor the end of these panels onto with. All right, so let's go ahead and get these end pieces on with some more screws. Okay, that completes that side. Now we'll get this side on. Now there is, and I'll tell you this, there is a slight twist to this, and I'm not quite sure why. I may have to loosen up, in fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to loosen up these screws here just to give me a little bit of wiggle room so I can extend the piece to the other end. Let's see if that helps. Okay, got those clipped on. Yeah, see, now it's pulling it nice and taut, which is ideal. Oops. Yeah, I'm thinking that probably should have been recommended in the instructions, is to wait until all 4 screws are in before you tighten one down completely. Okay, much better. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me see. These are all snug. And this last one here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now we've got, wow, that is one sharp looking piece right there. Okay, so that wraps up this stage, with one exception. We need to take one MV7 screw. It's a little bit longer, but it's definitely a larger size head, so I'm going to use the PH1 head, and it just screws right into the end. Again, I'm not sure why this isn't done earlier, but this is what's going to hold this cross brace to that long beam. Okay. Nice and tight. Okay, that, again, this is one cool looking solar panel. All right, so that wraps up stage 4. Okay, that wraps up stages 3 and 4 of pack number 2. And just to give you a quick rundown on what we've got so far, here is the completed backbone of the module, of the space station, I should say. And we got the one solar panel on. Now, what I find interesting is in stage 4, I didn't show you this, they did provide you with the other small panel, which I assume is going to plug into this side. But they have you holding off on that. Not sure why, but we'll do as they say. So we're going to hold off and keep that in a safe place. And the other major accomplishment was completing the first large main solar panel. Look at that. That is just awesome. So I can't wait to see. I mean, just imagine 4 of these things on this huge space station. This is going to be, actually, no, 2, 4, 6. There's 8 of these on the completed model. So this thing is going to be gigantic. So again, that wraps up this pack and this video. Thanks to everybody for watching. God bless, and we will see you next time for stages 5 and 6. Take care, everybody.